Are you a young man that hates modernity and wants to improve yourself in 2024? I got 7 tips for you. First one is don't be soft and do hard things. So, we got way too many people out there in society today that wake up, go to work, go sit in a cubicle all day long. They can't feel the sun on their face. That sucks. I've done it. I've done it way too much. And every chance I get, I like to go sit in the woods, go dig a ditch, split some firewood, run a chainsaw. Man, it does your heart good. Think back on your life when you've done something hard manual labor. Maybe go split some wood for your grandpa or something. In the evening, you sit down. How do you feel? You feel good. And I think society needs more of that. It also looks like maybe going to the weights, doing some exercises. Like for myself, this past year, 2023, I got back into the gym. It's been great. Been squatting every day. I go to the gym 3 days a week. Doing lots of other exercises, benching, presses, all that. But then I played some dodgeball with some kids, and man, I got winded. I got winded bad. So this year, 2024, I'm going to try to do some running at least once a week to get my cardiovascular backed up to where I used to be. I used to run a lot, but don't do that as much anymore. Point number 2. Conquer yourself and your enemies. So I don't know, Sun Tzu or somebody said, if you can't conquer yourself, how do you expect to conquer your enemy? I don't know. That's Nevada's version. But it starts with you first. Then it goes out into other areas. And you might say, Nevada, you're a Christian man. Why are you talking about conquering? Well, I don't know. Go read what happened on the Crusades or something. Crusades were good, man. Conquering's good every once in a while. Purge the evil from your lands, so to speak. Purge the evil from your heart. I like doing business stuff. Run a company with my dad. And have some rentals myself. That's fun for me. I love getting up in the morning and doing that kind of stuff. And whenever I'm getting too relaxed and not pushing the ball forward and trying to conquer something, I get freaking depressed. So, conquer something, man. If it's just making your bed in the morning, start with that. Then you can get to the big things. But if you ain't making your bed in the morning, you're not building a $1 million company. So, I don't make my bed in the morning. My wife does. Maybe that's why I don't have a $1 million company yet. My dad does, but I don't. Anyway. Next thing for you. Read your Bible and go to church. The greatest warrior that America's ever seen, Stonewall Jackson. I like that guy. But he's a good, solid Presbyterian man. He was very religious. Loved the Lord. But man, he's all somebody we could aspire to. The story goes, he was talking with his men before battle, or somebody was interviewing something. I don't remember the exact setting. But they asked him, like, what do you think of this battle coming up or whatever? And he came back, I hope the battle's fierce enough for me to be able to distinguish myself from lesser men. That's somebody I want to be. That's pretty cool. So, it's not soft, weak, or not masculine to read your Bible and go to church. But being a Christian is masculine. Christianity is a masculine religion. Next one for you. In 2024, relax every once in a while. So I'm telling you to push, push, go, go, go. If you do that all the time, you're going to break. So smoke a cigar, relax a little. That way you're ready to hit it again next time. If you're constantly living in anxious land, life's going to be miserable. So as young men that are sick of modernity, as I am, we're all going to be a little bit angry, and that's good. Embrace it. Let it grow, I say. But it needs to propel you to action. Anger that does not propel you to righteous anger. Anger that does not propel you to righteous action, I would say is probably a sin. For instance, Jesus, when he saw the money changers in the temple, he was furious. But what most people don't realize is he left. So he saw what was happening. He left. He went somewhere, I don't know where, and he made himself a whip. So, premeditated. He knew what was happening. And he went out and he drove everybody out of the temple. And this just wasn't 5 to 8 people. This is probably 100 or more. So, Jesus was angry. It was not a sin. Jesus is sinless. And he cleansed the evil from his land. And I'm not saying go get a whip and go beat people. But God has placed us in different areas of our life. God has placed us. I'm a father. I can be angry about what people are trying to teach my son. Hopefully, my future kids that I plan to have. And I can be angry about that. I can be very angry about that. But that'll drive me to righteous action to protect my son from all that filth that's out there. Anyway, I think you get the point. The next one I have for you. In 2024, I recommend we all go touch some grass. I love working outside. It's 30 degrees right now. Smoking a cigar. Just got done digging a ditch with a shovel. I love that kind of stuff. I got primarily most of my time spent in the office helping my dad in their construction company, doing a lot of back end stuff. So I can't be outside all day. I used to be installer out in the field, but I got in the office now. And every opportunity I get, I like to go outside, be in nature, do some hard work. Does a fella real good. So if you don't have that, I don't know, go mow your yard with a little push mower or something. Go do something. Volunteer, go work in a park or something. But it'll be worth it. Next thing, 2024, get yourself some good friends. If all your friends are playing video games and watching porn, I'd say find some new ones. Because if you start bettering yourself, they're going to hate it. Try to drag you back into being a loser. So, yeah, I'd say if you're going to church and there's some other masculine men there, even if they're older than you, go and say there's a farmer in your church or something. Volunteer to help him cut the cattle or feed the hogs or gather the eggs or something. Clear out a fence line. That'd kill a lot of on my list for you. Getting outside, having some good friends. I've learned that I'm still pretty young, but I've learned that most guys that work outside all day on the land, they're normally pretty good dudes and got a lot of wise things to say. Guys that spend their time inside all the time, insulated from the reality, they're the problem. So hopefully these 7 things were helpful for you. I plan to do more like these. I think this world needs more strong, capable young men willing to conquer some enemies, willing to do what's right, good, strong Christian men. So, they're pretty rare nowadays. It's funny. A while back, a few decades ago, it was cool and edgy to be, hippie and whatever. Now it's cool and edgy to be a solid Christian man. We're the rare ones. Until next time. Hope you guys crush 2024. I mean it.